Hi, I'm Shanika Center. I'm the Virtual Content Specialist for Middle School Science for English Language Learners and Multilingual Learners. This week's videos are going to be student-facing videos that help them work through the lessons of the week of May 17th. This is the first set of lessons for the new unit on climate change and human impact. This video, the first video, is going to be a gallery walk for students to start their liftoff task for this unit. They are going to go through a gallery walk as a group, discussing this picture seen on the screen. So it's broken into a few different slides and a few different prompting questions that students are going to answer as a group, and then there's a portion for students to complete their concept map. Hi, I'm Shanika Center. I'm the Virtual Content Specialist for Middle School Science for English Language Learners and Multilingual Learners. Today we are going to do a gallery walk on human overpopulation. This activity is for Unit 5, Day 1. It's your first task for the new unit on climate change. What you're going to do is look at this cartoon, and then you're going to answer a few questions and analyze the cartoon as a group. This says individually, but we're going to do it as a group. Your teacher will share this slides presentation with you. Before we get started, let's review some vocabulary words that are going to be really helpful for this unit. So overpopulation is when there are too many of one species in a certain area. So specifically, when we're talking about overpopulation, we're talking about overpopulation of humans. So too many humans in one space. And the space that we're talking about is Earth. So too many people on Earth. During this gallery walk, you are going to respond to these prompts by creating a text box on each slide. I will show you how to do that in a little bit, but first we're going to go through the prompts that you have to respond to. All right, so this first prompt, what do you see in this image? So you're just going to write what you see. You don't have to write in complete sentences. You can bullet what you see. You can also use the sentence starter, I see, to help you formulate your answer. The second slide, you're going to write about what you think this image is about. So I think this image is about blank. So you can use any vocabulary words that you may know. You can use any processes you may know. You can reference things that we learned about earlier in the year. Just whatever you think this image is about. There's no right or wrong answer. This is your opinion. Third one, how do you think this image connects to this GIF? So looking at the GIF on the right here, what do you think is the connection between this GIF and this image? And the last prompt, this is actually your concept map for this unit. So you're going to respond to this prompt. What questions do you have about this image? And in the green circles, you're going to write any questions you may have. So what questions do you have about this picture, this image? You're going to be working on this gallery walk as a group, so you do not have to fill out all of these circles. You may only have to fill out 1 or 2 circles, and then your partner can fill out another 1 or 2, and another partner can fill out another 1 or 2. Once all of these circles are filled out and all of your questions are complete, you're going to take these blue boxes and answer the questions. Again, I will show you how to do an example of this once I finish explaining. You're going to use these gray lines here to make any connection. So if 2 questions are related, or if a answer can answer 2 questions, you're going to use the lines to make these connections, to show these connections. Before you get started, I want to quickly show you how to create these text boxes. Once you read the prompt and think about your answer, you're going to go to this little box with a T in it. It's the text box. You're going to drag the text box out, and then you're going to type your answer. So in this picture, I see many people together. and then I'm going to write my name. When it's your turn to do this, you are going to do the same thing. Again, the text box is up here, click it, go to where you want to type, drag it out, and then type your answer. I see, whatever you see. You're going to repeat that process for each of your answers for the next 2 slides. Once you get to the concept map slide, to create your question, you're just going to double click in the box. So a question that I have about this image is, why are there so many people? So that's my question. So let's say that my partner has a question, or one of my group mates has a question, and it says, why is the Earth struggling? Right? In the picture, the Earth looks like it's struggling or tired or upset. So we're going to say that it's struggling. And that's my partner's question. So once all of these circles are filled out, you're going to take a blue box and answer the question. So the answer for this question could be, the Earth is struggling because there are many people and then you can take another one, another circle, why there's so many people. You could say, there are so many people because of human overpopulation. Now, once it's time to use the gray lines, you're going to see which questions or answers are connected. So obviously these 2 questions are connected, or this question and answer are connected. So I'm going to put a line there. These 2 are also connected, this answer and this question. So I'm going to put a line there. So these lines, again, are just to make connections between the different ideas, different answers, different questions that you and your group mates come up with. Once you complete this concept map, you are done with this lesson. You can complete this concept map on this slide, or you can complete it in your project organizer. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your teacher.